with the meditation first. So I'd like to request you to sit comfortably, as comfortable as you can. Clasp your fingers, cross your legs, slowly close your eyes, and then start observing your sweet, natural breath. We'll do that for 5 minutes.
Slowly come back to your awareness. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Place your palms over your eyes and open your eyes.
Sorry for the technical glitch.
It's okay. It was last minute also. I am just, learning. So my apologies as well.
No worries there.
My humble pranams to Pitamaha Patriji and Ma'am Swarnamala Patriji and all the divine masters in on Earth, as well as all the other star systems and every beings in the world. Okay, today we are continuing our session with the bringers of the dawn. Chapter 9 will be done by, or the insight of chapter 9 will be by Master KRISHNAVENI.
Yeah, Master Mina, just to add, I think the last session, what we did was we talked about the other chapters, which included unlocking the history, which is, our DNA consists of all the light filaments, and the same amount of filaments that we have in our DNA also is available in the universe. So we have got everything in us. So what we actually want, because whatever is in the universe is also in us. So that was one of the key sharing that we had previously.
Okay.
In addition to that, we also are a multi-dimensional being. So we can see ourselves in everything, probably the plant, the animal, everything that is alive, and we are everywhere as well. So that is one of the sharing of the multi-dimensional being. And finally, I think we talked about the tyranny, where, sometimes there's the consciousness where there's other dimension that's trying to control us, probably negative forces that try to control us. So these are the things that were shared during the last session. Then now probably I'll hand over to Master KRISHNAVENI to carry on with chapter 9 for today.
My humble pronouns to Pidamaga Patriji, Swarnamala Patriji, all masters and everyone in this platform on this wonderful evening. Okay, I'm going to cover the chapter 9. It's about the profound new boundaries. Okay, this chapter is actually talking about the changes that have come to our lifestyle in this century, whereby it is the major change was due to the introduction of the film industry. Okay, initially we do not have the film industry, and after the introduction of this film industry, it has come a lot of changes been happened to our lifestyle after the film industry have been introduced. Okay, and the major of it is the holographic inserted dramas that they have introduced to the our world today. And this actually these holographic dramas looks exactly real, and it is actually meant to control our consciousness, okay, and manipulate our mind so that they can the leaders can divide us and to say that
divide and rule, you mean?
Yes,
divide
divide and
yeah.
rule. That is the main concept of this film also. Okay,
Yeah.
and not every film is like that, but mostly majority of the film it was induced in that manner. Okay, and it is like most of the film is like, if you look at the holographic inserted now, looks like exactly like you are into it, and it's like a 3D version. It shows in a reality manner, and most of it like it is like it using a high frequency. The frequency that used in this is obviously very incredible. Okay, until the observer or those who are into this, they feel like they are in the real world of it, and they've forgotten that actually they are in the film or in the film industry. Okay, and most of it, if you look at the today's our children, okay, they are so much addicted to the games. Why they are addicted to the games? Because of the holographic that has been inserted to this. They feel like they are into the world of the game, and they can even walk physically to the game and involve themselves physically into the game. Okay, that is the reason why most of the time you can see that most of our children are, once they get into this game, they feel very difficult to come out. Even my son also having the same problem.
Master, I think it's internet issue, is it? I see her freezing in the screen.
Come again?
Okay.
My internet connection is not so good, right?
Yeah, yeah. That moment, I think you froze a bit after when you said that even your son, watch the game, children, yeah.
Yeah, most of our youngsters are trapped into these devices, and they feel like they are actually their life into this. Their life is already like part of this connection. They are connected very much to this. Okay, and they feel like it is real, and they can't come out from this this holographic graphic that they have inserted. Okay, and it also makes that even the dramas, you can see most of the dramas also like induce with a lot of like frustration, and it is more related to our real life. So what happened is, those who is the observer, they feel like, oh, this is the world of us. Okay, and it's like they are taking a lot of knowledge from the films to their life, so they've forgotten who really they are. Okay, actually we are the creator. We create our own reality, right? But looking into this and involving to this film industry, we have been forgotten that who really we are. And we are so much into the film, and we think that, oh, what is happening to my life also happening in there, so I am like that. Okay, they don't see their potential within them. The potential that they are having is so much greater. Okay, they are actually, we are the walking library. We have forgotten that we are the walking library, and everything is within us, and we are so much into this film, and we have forgotten everything about our own self. Okay, and then it also, actually it is designed, the way it was designed is the reason why we are into that world. And most of the light workers who are come to this earth, they are fully aware of this. Okay, and I would say that we are the light workers here. Okay, we will know that how much the holograph inserted that has been done in this film that make us to forgotten of our own self, and we live in the controlled control and the trick that they have inserted to the film here. Okay, and we also have forgotten how much of frequency that we are carrying. So we need to know ourselves and how we need to come out from here. And most of the time it's like when we are small, we was being taught that we have to be sensitive to all our 5 senses, like our ears, our nose, okay, our sun, our touching sense, all that. But this is also not working in the holographic that they have inserted. Okay, and we have to move up from these senses to a bigger sense, which is feeling. We need to know the feeling from our own self, and so that we can know what is the reality is. And the most of us who are involved and trapped to the film is because of the unevolved Alexis, the information that we are carrying. Okay, we are not evolved enough to know how they are doing all this trick to our consciousness, to control our consciousness. Okay, that was the main reason that we have been trapped into this. And the light workers are, it's interrupted again, right?
No, can hear.
No, no, no.
Okay, we need to pull. Okay, we need to actually this the dimension we are in today is the third dimension, and we are moving towards the fifth dimension. This dimension, actually the vibration that we are feeling today. Okay, the higher dimension already moving towards the earth, and the earth also is moving towards the higher dimension. And we supposed to learn from our feeling. Okay, we have to learn from our feeling instead of just depending on all the five senses that we are having today, which has been very much controlled by these film industries. Okay, and it also says that says that the feeling, the awakening that we have is so much control, and it is really like we feel like it is we are so much into the okay, actually it is very much upsetted our consciousness. That is the reason why we are so much depending, and we have forgotten ourselves that we are infinite. Okay, and then it also says that okay, and it says that we need to move from our logical mind, since it is very much influenced with all the wrong information. And in fact, the light workers are very much known that the frequency that have been controlled, and we know how to put ourselves out of this. And most of the time that the light workers, they are very much most of the time we know that it is a lot of wrong information have been given, and we ourselves, the feeling of the fishing, we feel that something is wrong into the whatever movie and whatever films that, okay, we feel like we know the fishness in that, so we are moving out from that. The light workers, they very much know, and they are moving out from it, but the whole world is moving towards it, whereby they feel like that is the life it is about, and now we are drowning with all that. Okay, and it also says that, and once we realize ourselves, we will stop going to all the channeling sessions. Okay, it says that we will have our own channeling telepathy. whereby it will be get directly linked to the mothership broadcasting from the other higher dimension. And from there, we will move towards the reality, and we will start to teach others, and we will start to teach others on this reality. It was says is in that manner, and it is also says that we all have to increase our consciousness to have to be out from this telepathic holographic inserted movies. Okay, I think I'm done with this, and in fact, they also says on the gaming devices that we have today, which the children are more fantasy, and the mind of the children are controlled with this fantasy. And like even the advertisement also, some of the advertisement, it is like very much on the controlling our mind. If you look at some of the advertisement like KFC also, it's like whenever we see it, it's like it is a mouth-watering kind of thing. So when we have this kind of knowledge is coming to us, we feel like, oh, this is our life, and we are intent like we want to experience that. And that is the reason most of our younger generation, not only younger generation, even most of the people, the population are not ready to become a vegetarian as well. Okay, and in fact, the serial movie also same. It all control our mind to show the lack of us, not to show the ability and the ability and the advance that we have in ourselves. It is all showing all the lacking, and is narrowing our mind into the I would say it's like drain out our energies. Okay, that's I think I'm done with that. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Master KRISHNAVENI. I think the what you actually highlighted. The highlight is because our lifestyle has been controlled based on the film industry, where they have the holographic drama, which has taken control of our senses, and we've been using all our five senses, right? The eyes, hearing, smell, and the touching senses. But what we need to awaken is the feeling inside us, and that can be done if we are becoming more conscious, right? More conscious. And I think the family of light is there now to assist us to awaken our consciousness, so that we can get all the information ourselves, rather than getting it from the holographic drama, which suppresses our opportunity to get that information directly to us. So thank you so much for that summary and overview. And now I think I'd like to turn over to Master Thila for chapter 10 and chapter 11. Over to you, Master.
My humble pranam Subramanya Shri Patriji, Swarnamala Patriji, to all the masters who have gathered here. Thank you so much. And just one moment, yeah. Okay. I think KRISHNAVENI forgot to mention a very important part from the chapter 9. So they were talking about Christ consciousness. They said Christ consciousness is not one entity, different entity of people who came here. They were here showing human being how to live, how to love, how to have a wonderful life. The dark forces did not like it, so they inserted a holographic image, listen to me carefully here, inserted a holographic image of him being crucified. So what they're trying to say is Christ was not crucified. in sorry, I hope I'm not offending any Christians here. This is what the book is telling. So they inserted the holographic version of Christ being crucified. So that is the one that really attracted, kind of made me think about this book, So here, my chapter 10 talks about a new paradigm of light. So what here they are telling is, who are the bringers of the dawn? So here she is actually explaining the meaning of the bringers of the dawn. She said, bringers of the dawn are the people who carry the rays of sun, bright light, and knowledge. And we all have, I'm saying they have an ancient organization, an ancient society, ancient spiritual bonding that keeps them doing certain work within the certain star system. So the star system that they're talking about is Alcyon, and Alcyon is the central sun, as the Mayan called it. A central sun is the Alcyon. So that is where we are getting all the energy from. And they say we are getting the energy from the cosmos to the earth, and the energy from here goes up there. So it is a kind of a spiral thing that the energy keeps on going. Okay, what they are trying to in this book, this chapter is more towards telling us what we should do and what we shouldn't do. Okay, what they are saying here is we have to be, we have to what uh, say, they said the Pleiadians are actually teaching us about ourselves. Go look into yourself, find out what is the really inside in you, and bring out that, you know do not depend on for any information from outside. Everything, I think we have talked about it, every single information in every cells in our body, it's just waiting for the right time to right key. Last week we talked about the right key that you are actually a walking library. The right key is actually our meditation. When we do meditation, our DNA gets activated, connect with the filaments that is on top, that is on the universe. All the information is coming, and all our seven chakra system are there, being activated, and the seventh, eighth, 12th chakra, and the three chakra is one is in the on the sky, the other is in the galaxy, another is in the universe. So all those are information that we are getting, and we also talked about a parallel life. So we are actually a walking dictionary, walking library, but we just have to get tuned to that. Okay, so that's what they are saying in this book. And as members of the light, we all know that we are the members of the light. We all know that we have a special kind of community, a society. And he said we have to be very, very certain of the things that we are doing. He said be very, very confident with your life. Because you carry the frequency of the system of the light, and light is information. Okay, and they call us system busters, because we are the one, we need to do the changes in this world. We are the one who are supposed to, we have all the information there. Once, what they're telling is, when you change, when you use all the information, when you are vibrating at a different level, the others will vibrate together with you. So that's the reason they're telling us to be very, very conscious of what we do. Okay, and they said for 300,000 we have been in the darkness. It's time that they bust out everything. The technology is there, everything is there. We are the library, and we have all the information. Let us go ahead and do what we are supposed to do. We are here to change the world. We are here to disseminate the information that is within us. Okay. He said, when human beings resonate electromagnetically, what happens is, uh, elect, electromagnetically, we actually break through the holographic, the holograph that she was talking about. We actually can break through that if we resonate electromagnetically with lots of feelings, love, and with love, okay, with emotions. And we are okay. We are here to either what they said. Your duty is either to change the world or leave the planet. You have only two choices: you change or you leave. Which one? The choice is yours. They're telling us. Okay. And he said, do not base any of your future experience on your past. sorry, yes, do not say, do not think about the future, do not think about the past, live for the moment. And they talked about the thought that creates um, experiences, and you are here to take back the planet. So that's what the chapter 9, chapter 10 tells. Chapter 11 is more towards what are we supposed to do. And the title of the chapter is the name of the game. Okay. Today I was listening to one information by Patriji. He said, never underestimate yourself. That was the exact message that I read in this book. Never underestimate. You are actually a divine being. You have all the capacities, you have all the capabilities. You can create your own life with your thoughts. They say the thoughts are very, very important. When you have the thoughts, you are aligned to the thoughts, and the thoughts can become reality. Okay, thoughts actually manifest. They said thoughts comes first, and it's followed by experiences. Okay, for example, I think I can just give you an example. When you have a thought that you're going to hit the car somewhere. Okay, even the thought comes for a once or twice, somehow or other you will feel that you will go and meet with an accident because the thought has created so experience. So the same thing. So if you can actually create a positive thought, I am going to win $1 million. Keep on creating that thought. Who knows? You might end up with this $1 million. Okay, something for you all to think about it. Yeah. Okay, and they said you must be very clear with your expression. Always use um, watch your words, watch everything that you say, and whatever life experiences that you are going, they said face it. You have you have a friction with the family, you have a friction with your friends. Go through it. Say settle it. Do not push anything under the carpet. If you do that, you are actually not resonating with um, with being a light worker. Face the problem. Okay, for example, let me tell you one example. See, myself and my sister have a very small friction. I have no idea why that friction happened. For 1 year, we haven't talked. And I made the calls, I send the messages. I even sit down in my meditation, ask for forgiveness for something that I didn't do. I don't know what I did, but she hasn't talked to me. So you see, that phase I let go. I said, okay, this is my karma. I have done something to her in the previous life, you know, until today she has not talked to me. So it is a sensitive area. It's something that makes me sad, but I accepted it. I accepted it. It's my fault. I am solely responsible for my action, whether it's my previous life or this life. I don't know. Okay, so I'm sorry. You accept that responsibility. Take the responsibility. To accept everything. When you do the acceptance, then you become stronger. You know. So you don't give way to any kind of emotion. You see. So accept everything, and then do not be afraid of what you create. Okay, so for example, I've created this friction. I don't know how I created. I'm not afraid of that. So I made some kind of what you call some kind of a gesture to correct it. I even told my brothers to say, if you guys are useless, your sisters are not talking, why don't you get involved and just find out what is the problem with her. I told my brother, find out what is the problem. Why is she avoiding me? And they are being used. I wouldn't say that. They are being men. We are not interested. They said, you settle yourself. So I'm leaving it to universe. Okay, I've done everything in my part. You know, whatever that I need to be done, I've done. So I've accepted the thing. So you do not be afraid of what you've created. I've created everything. So I've created a life where I'm here. I'm the only vegetarian in this family. My family is not. I've created the life. So I have to accept everything. So do not be afraid of anything that happens in your life. Just accept what it is. Okay, emotion, connect with your emotion. When you connect with your emotion, it will take you to another realm of activity. That's what they're telling. So do not be afraid of your emotion. If you're angry, show it. Show it in the sense that you do not throw things at people. You do not. If you are jealous, everybody of us, we have that kind of feelings. Everything, accept it. Accept that I am feeling jealous about this particular person. Find out why are you feeling the jealous. So these are the things actually, everything they teach us in meditation. Analyze yourself, be mindful, observe your emotion. This is what Palladians are telling. Everything that we are learning in our meditation is exactly what the Palladians are telling. So please be mindful, be very, very be careful with what you say. They ask us not to use two words, should and try. Should means that somebody is they have some power on you. Okay, you are under somebody's force. That is should. So they never use the word should. Try. Try means what is the right word they're saying? Trying is not doing. So these two words they said do not use in your vocabulary. Okay, remember that, yeah. And you said our life is like going into a restaurant. When you go into a restaurant, you ask for a dish. Example, yeah. If you go to a vegetarian restaurant, you want some paneer tikka. So you order paneer tikka, you will get paneer tikka. He said, exactly, life is like that. When you order something, you will get that. So you put the thoughts, okay, this is what I want. Put the thoughts. For example, let's say that I want my business to develop. Okay, I will do all my effort. I will do all my effort, and I will always tell myself the business will develop. I've already put the thought to the universe. That's it. I am not going to sit in my meditation, ask spirit guide come and guide me, boost up my business. I'm not going to do that. That's what exactly they're telling. Do not disturb the spirit guide, they said. Do not disturb. Put the thoughts. The thought is there. Do what you're supposed to do. You do it. It will come to you. You must believe that whatever thought that you have put is coming to you. Okay? You are the results of your thoughts. And they said about so when you are the results of your thought, use these kinds of words. They said, I am creating. I am creating a beautiful business for myself. I am doing. I am manifesting. I'm manifesting all my dreams to be true. Okay. I am bringing about the change in myself. So these are the words they say use. Do not use the words in a positive sense. Okay. If I ask you a question, for example, um, I put a pile of brick somewhere there, and I tell Amira, how would you take the pile of brick? Mira, how would you say? Answer me. I put a pile of brick in front of your in your house, in front of your house, and I tell Mira, please move the pile of bricks. How will you move it?
You mean my emotional reaction?
No, physical reaction. Physical reaction.
Oh, how will I move it?
Yes.
I'll probably get some help.
Awesome. Awesome. That's it. That's what they are telling. They said you do not have to go and take it and do it yourself. Exactly. Money, ma. What they're telling is money. You don't think that you have to work hard for the money. You have to work under somebody. Do not think like that. You say money, when you manifest money, money will come to you. Exactly like Mira's thought, Mira, very good, Mira. So never, so there are, do work effortlessly. That's what they're telling us now. Do work effortlessly. You can hire someone to take the break away. So in this book, what they said, when they put this question, the person said, I will take the break one by one. So they said, no, there's a different ways of doing it. So hire someone to get rid of the bricks. So that's how the money is. Put the thought. You get the money, you will definitely get the money. Do the thing effortlessly. That's what the word they say, effortlessly. You don't have to think that you have to put too much work, too much effort into something. Okay, so you being the light being, you have all the information in you. So you become creative in doing things. When you become creative in doing this, you're actually aligning with the universe. When you align with the universe, everything that you want, the universe will ask. Just want to share something else with the Master Ayappa. Master Ayappa, I used to say, Master, I want to get a house. Can I put in affirmation? What he said, no, don't do that. You know, you just go to a house, you see whether you like the house. You know, if you then come back home, think about it, and and then go and see again. If you like the house, you pay and get it. Do not put any kind of affirmation that you want the house. So say no affirmation. That's why in this meditation they say no affirmation. That's what Palladians are telling. No affirmations. Do your work. Just do what you are supposed to do here. You vibrate in a higher level. When you vibrate at a higher level, people beside you will vibrate in higher level, and the universe will actually align itself to you. And your reality is the results of your thought. Okay, when you're allowing that, they said the spirit, here they said the spirit will compensate you in a variety of unexpected ways. That's how they end the chapter. So when you actually do your work, what you're supposed to do here, you are the light workers, you're supposed to vibrate, you are supposed to, I think we have talked about it in all the other chapters. Yeah. So if you do your work properly, so everything will work for you. Okay. I say how you want your life to be, so shall it be. That's what they're doing. You know, think, and you have the thought, this is what I want in your life, in my life, reality will happen. That's what they're telling. I think this is actually a better book compared to the Subconscious Mind by Dr. Murphy, I think. Here they go straight. Because you are the light being, you don't have to go through all the process and procedures and everything that they have talked. This is what you do. Vibrate at a higher level. Meditate. I would say this. Meditate. Swadhyaya, Sajjana Sangatya. Do your dharma. Be in the family. All this I'm adding. Be in the family. Have a life. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. You are actually the word that Patriji used today. You are never underestimate yourself. You are a divine being. Never underestimate ourselves. With that, that's the end of my session. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much, Master Thila. I think it was so very insightful today. I was like totally impressed with your sharing, and I think I really like the way you said that how we should never be able to underestimate ourselves, because we have got like everything. And you said that the two words that we should be like telling, that we cannot use should and try, and start always vibrating in such a high frequency, so we attract things that we really want. And I like that example when you brought about the pile of bricks, and you asked Mira, and probably she said, okay, I'll get help. And I too, I'm guilty. I might say, okay, probably I might be removing one by one. That was also in my head. But then I thought, oh, okay, that's an excellent way. But yeah, I think it was so very insightful. But I just like to have one question. When you said, I mean, the difference between the thoughts and affirmation, right? You said you've got to put in positive thoughts, but at the same time, we are
No,
not
positive
supposed to
words.
affirm
Positive words, sorry.
positive words.
Positive words, thoughts. Just put one thought.
One
Like,
thought, okay.
like
We don't repetitively have
no
the same thought.
repetition.
No
Okay.
repetition. Okay.
When you go to for example, they said like a restaurant. When you go to a
Mhm.
restaurant, you order your meal once, right? This is
Yeah.
what I want. You don't keep on ordering the meal in the same restaurant.
Ah,
That is the
okay.
analogy that they're using.
Ah, okay, good.
Okay, so when
And
you
I also
order
like
your
the
meal,
thing when you say, yeah, that means you
when you
order just one. That means at that particular thought, you have that thing, and okay, just leave
it's
it.
there.
And just
It
because
is.
you are vibrating in that particular frequency, it will come to you.
Yes.
Just like, in a computer, what you input, that's what you will get, right? Output.
Yes. Yes.
Your thought. That means if you input this positive thought, that's the output that you
Mm,
get. And the other thing also, I think, is acceptance. You read everywhere, right? Accepting what is going on with your life is just an experience that you go to. I think that's also a good thing, right? Because
yeah.
sometimes it's difficult for us to accept. We may resist it, but at the same time, now we have got to be more on the acceptance mode, because once you start accepting it, then you're starting to align yourself with the universe. No, a really great sharing. Yeah. And I think with that, I probably open up the floor for any discussions or any questions from people in the, who are listening into the session today. Any other questions? Clarification?
I just want to add something. As you go
Yeah.
along, I find the book is getting interesting and interesting. So
Uh-huh.
yesterday there was a talk about how what these Lyrens. Lyrans, they are communicating through a book. And I see that even Acturians, there's another book by Acturians. Everyone is saying the same thing: vibrate higher. You know yourself,
Mm.
know yourself. You don't have to go outside to find out any information. That's what our meditation is telling. Go inside. When you go inside, you get um, all the information that is needed to lead a wonderful life. And uh, and it's not easy. I tell you, it's not easy because we are so attached to our body, our senses, and all those things. To let go of the thing is not easy. So
Mm.
when you talk about acceptance, it took me almost 1 year to accept that my sister's not talking to me. Almost 1 year. Okay.
Yeah,
But
lots of
I
times. Yeah.
and then after that I realized, no, this must be because of my past karma. you know
Mm.
it might not be something that I've done now, but it's my past karma. So, and she is actually teaching me a lesson, through her. And that lesson, I'm still yet to learn the lesson. But I know that I cannot force anyone to friend me because I'm your sister. Okay. So, and that's why I said we will have, this book says that we have a lot of relationship problem. They said with the parents, with mother, father, siblings, everything, you'll have all this problem. But face it, try to solve it. If it cannot be solved, just leave it, because you have done your part. Now it's them, for them to do their part. I just want to give an example of
Mm.
this meditation experience that we were sharing. I think we have
Mm.
time. Somebody was
Yeah, we
sharing.
have time. We have time. Yeah, we have got
Somebody was.
11 minutes. Don't worry.
I will leave in a few minutes just to let you know, Akka, because of the meditation that I'm
Yes.
conducting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much. I just want to share this. So this is the meditation experience. One of the meditators shared with me. She said that she had a horrible life, married life. Every single thing that she does, the husband will find fault in her. The way she breathes, so he finds fault. Why are you breathing like this? Why are you snoring like that? Why are you eating like that? And when she's not eating, why you're not eating? When she's watching TV, why you're watching TV? When she's sitting, I say, why you're not watching TV? That kind of thing. It kept on every single thing he kind of pinpointing. So this lady sat in a meditation and she wanted to find out, please, universe. He said, I want to know what is the mistake. What have I done to deserve this?
Mm.
So what happened was she sat in a long hours of meditation. It's not 1 or 2 hours, it's a long hours of meditation. Almost 3 to 6 hours of meditation she did. After that,
At one go.
at one go, yes, at one go. So and in one of the go that she actually could see a past life in a vision. In a past life, she sees herself. She don't see. I mean, she doesn't see herself. She see a mother, a stepmother who is actually inflicting injury and pain on a son, adopted son. I'm not a stepmother on the son. Okay,
Stepson.
stepson. Sorry, stepson. So she actually saw the burn marks on the son's body, and and that information came to her that the son that she tortured is actually the husband now, and she's
Mm.
actually getting back what she did on the previous life. So she immediately asked for forgiveness. She sat there in the meditation itself. She asked for forgiveness to the guy. Said, "Please forgive me for the sins I've committed against you." And then when the husband came back to the house, she immediately fell on his leg and she said, "Please forgive me. Say, I've done so many things in my previous life, please forgive me." But the husband, because the information that she asked for forgiveness, that energy went to him when he was at work. So when he came home, he was actually a bit tolerant. And when he saw her crying like that, he also felt, he said, yes, I shouldn't have treated you this way. And from that day on, they sat down, they talked about it. And from that day on, they are leading a wonderful life. So you see,
Oh, such an
yeah,
excellent example.
yeah. So whatever you do in this life, whatever you get is not actually from this life. So it can be from your previous past incarnation. So accept it,
Yeah.
Do not
And the good
fight
thing you
against it.
said that not only accepting it,
Mhm.
like once you sit in meditation, you are able to understand, get a view of what happened, and then you can do the appropriate forgiveness, right? Because if
Yes.
you are just accepting it without asking for forgiveness, you may not be able to move forward. So in terms of we are accepting it, and then once you have a view what you have done, probably there's an opportunity you can ask for forgiveness, right? Because sometimes we don't accept, we think, why is it happening to me? But then if we understand it and we ask for forgiveness, then the thing changes. So
Yes.
that also gives you a hope that things can change for the better, right?
Yes. Yes. True.
So
True. True.
that's, yeah, so that's also good. The other question, Akka, I just have one quick question. You know,
Sorry,
when we
I need to leave. I'm so sorry, Rajesh, to interrupt you. So
yeah,
I need to leave for my meditation session now. So I'll see you all next week again.
Okay, ma.
yeah,
Thank you so
sure.
much.
Thank
My
you, Veera.
Thank
apologies.
you.
Thank you, Veera.
Okay,
Take
wonderful
care.
session.
Thank you.
I enjoyed both Master Krishnaveni's and Master Thila's session. Thank you so much.
Bye. Bye. Yeah, I just had one quick question, you know, regarding the, you know, when we said we are here to either change the planet or we leave the planet. So can you elaborate a bit more on that?
Okay. This one is not in the book, but I am basing on my knowledge. Okay.
Mm,
Change the planet means you are the light workers. Okay.
mm,
You are the light workers. If you know that you are the light workers, you do the appropriate action. You take the
mm,
appropriate action to change, vibrate at a higher level.
mm,
Okay. So if you know that you are light workers, I know some people that I know, they know they're the light workers, but they don't want to do anything. So when they don't want to do anything, they will vacate the body as per normal. That's what I said.
mm.
Leave the planet. You either change the planet or leave the planet. Leave the planet means vacate the body.
Oh, okay. Do they consciously vacate the body or when the time comes?
No, it doesn't happen that way because
Oh,
you are not connected to your inner self yet. Right?
oh, okay, okay.
Mm. You know that you know that you are the light worker. You know that
Mm.
you are supposed to do that, but you don't do anything. When you don't do
Oh,
anything, you are not conscious of anything yet. So you take the birth of the you vacate as per human
the
body,
norm. Okay,
normal way.
okay, okay.
So
All right.
consciously means the workers have the capacity. Yeah, I forgot to tell that. That was the last line. That when you
Mm,
know this, when you know that you can create and do the whole thing. Actually, you can design your body. You can design your age and everything about you, and everything that you want. That means you can even design your body means you can actually change the way you look. The and
mm.
and you can actually make you become younger. That's what they're
Oh,
saying. That's what they're saying.
wow, that's
That's
excellent.
yeah. That I forgot to
Oh,
tell. Forgot to mention.
okay. Okay. And what about, does that mean that you also can determine when you leave the
Yeah.
body?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Patrici says that he's going to live here until the last person become a vegetarian. So
Ah,
Ayappa used to say, for the next 10 years, I'm not going to vacate the body. And he said that
ah.
certain years, he said, I'm going to be here until the year 2000 something. I can't recall the year.
Oh, so he predicted where he will be. Oh,
He
okay.
didn't predict. He said he's not going to vacate the body until, that particular year. Actually,
Uh,
they have the ability to vacate the body. See, if you
ah,
see like Babaji is, he
uh-huh.
actually, he actually took the body, he ascended. So light workers has the capacity to ascend.
Ah,
All the light
okay.
workers, if you do
Mm,
what you are supposed to do, you have the capacity to ascend with your body, with
mm,
your physical body, because your physical body become very light. Soon you will say
mm,
that light workers, most of the light workers will go into vegetable diet, fruit
mm,
diet,
mm.
and then air diet. They don't take anything.
Ah,
So they
oh,
become light workers. So then they become light. Like
oh,
Vallalar, Vallalar
uh,
became light. Something like that.
oh, wow. Really interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is written
Yama,
like,
water also. Without water.
huh?
Water. Water. Water.
Water.
Yes. Because
I don't get it.
no, look at the sisters all, they carry this one, right? For the water. They only drink water to be alive, no?
Yeah. So you drink
Mm.
a liquid, okay. The fruits, liquid, and then you don't take in both also. You just take the air.
So you survive, yeah,
Survive
with
there.
very little, right? Because what we have read as well, through meditation, we will even need less sleep, less food going on. Yeah. Oh, okay. Amazing, amazing. Anyone else? We have got last 2 minutes. Any further questions? I was just seeing who else. I can see the camera. Is that what, Master Losini? Is it? Oh. So okay. So any questions from you, Master?
Well, Master. Wow, it's very nice section, Tilama and Vinika. Very good, and it's really interesting. I really want to read the book.
Yes, please, please.
I
Okay.
hope that I
Yeah.
can get the book, Tilama.
So
Is it possible to get the
all
book?
PDF, all PDF only.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very
Even both of us are
interesting.
reading. Both of us are reading the PDF version. All the good books we don't have at the moment.
Yeah, all the good
Okay.
books are in PDF. That's excellent. But the one with on meditation, Kavi, you'll be getting the book. How
The
we
one
go about getting?
Ayappa's book.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. It's already on the way. I'm getting it on the 20th of October.
Okay, and
The
then
moment,
we can order from you.
yes, you can always order from me. The moment it comes, I will start posting in our group.
Okay, great. So we have got 1 more minute. Any
Tilama,
last? Yes.
I have one question. Just now you say that we have a chakra. Even the chakra is an astral level also, right? Do you mean that we getting all the information and signal is transmitted through the chakra? Is it?
Through the information, yeah. That information, that one is actually giving us the information to our chakra. Yes.
That means we will be continuously receiving the information,
Yeah.
or only happen during meditation?
We actually continue. If you are vibrating at that correct frequency, then you can continuously receive the
Oh,
information. But I think currently we are actually getting it through the meditation, because that's when the
okay.
mind is very still. That is the correct frequency, when the mind is very still.
Another thing, Tirama, you also say that about the light work. How do they know that they are light worker? Is that they will receive information, or is there any indication?
Anyone who's here in this group is light worker.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's
That's what
really.
I've been telling you all this while, right?
I know you keep telling, yes, definitely. But how would you know that everyone here is a light worker?
Because she said in chapter 11, if you are not talking about this, if you are talking about this book, you are a light worker.
Wow.
If you're talking and
Wow.
listening about this book, then you are a light worker.
Oh,
If you
that
are
means you're meant
connected,
to listen.
yes. If not, you see, we have so many people, only 10 people are here. Why? Because they want to know about this. So they are actually light people, light workers who want to know about this.
Wow, that gives us additional motivation.
Yeah, it's really
From
giving
the
us
beginning, I've been
encouragement.
telling you, everyone who's
I know
sitting
you keep
listening
telling,
to
but
this
I
book.
thought, okay, maybe I'm still not there yet. Because
No.
I've started meditating, but it probably, I still have thoughts in my meditation and all that.
All
So I thought
different.
I'm still.
You're all different levels. It can be UKG, LKG, pre-U, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sekolah
Yeah.
rendah, sekolah tinggi.
Yeah, it also says that actually we are the light workers, but we forgotten, and we are not. Once we are ready, it's coming to us now, and the energy flow will be very high and very drastic. So we must able to receive the energy.
Yeah.
It also says
Wow.
in that manner. Yeah.
No, that's really excellent. I mean, indeed, I think today is such a insightful session. I mean, we, through the discussion and talk, it's really, really insightful. Just because we are out of time. Because today I had a long day at work, and I thought, how am I going to manage this session and all that? But whenever I get into the session, I feel that I'm really sucked into this session. You really, it really pulls you rather than you think, oh, maybe how am I going to manage, but then somehow I will get pulled into it. So maybe that's a reason. And if I find it very, very insightful and very engaging, after hearing the session, and feel very energetic after that. So no, thank you so much for that. I think with that, probably we'll have to end the session today. Thank you so much, Master Krishnaveni, Master Thila. Really, really insightful sharing and really good discussion. Master Losini as well. And of course, Master Mira has just left us. And thank you all the Master and Patriji as well for all the guidance. And with that, have a lovely weekend, and see you all next week.
Next week, same time. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Bye.
very
Thank
much.
you, Veni.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.